guess what? The doubt and the impatience is nothing real, just like anything else is not real. The doubt and the impatience are also just thoughts, just neurotransmitter pathways, just little things your brain are throwing out as you are moving away. Our brains don't really like it when we change, right? So when we start thinking differently, when we start doing things differently, our brain wants to pull us back into the old shit. And so it's really easy once we get on this path where we're like, okay, I'm all in. I believe in the energy work. I believe in law of attraction. I believe in manifestation. I feel deeply that this is the work. However, sometimes that doubt and impatience still pops up because we're a little nervous. Is it really going to work? Is it really going to work for me? Am I really going to do it well enough? However, ooh, Tanya's popping in. However, that doubt and impatience are also just thoughts, just a narrative, just a story that result in an energy. So sometimes, hi, Tanya, so good to see you.
Hi.
So sometimes we see and feel the doubt and the impatience, but we just think that's because something real is happening. We're really not sure. We don't actually see the doubt and impatience just like any other thought we had that didn't feel good and that we rewrote. So we forget this one amazing thing. We can also rewrite the doubt and the impatience. This is really good, you guys. This is a secret sauce. We can rewrite the doubt and the impatience. The doubt only exists in the form of English words you have strung together. I'm not really sure. How long is this going to take? Where's my stuff? Is this crazy for me to be doing 100% energy strategy? Those are just thoughts that can be shifted. But we forget to sometimes we forget to rewrite the current stuff. We know we need to rewrite the beliefs about money. We know we need to rewrite the story about how we were raised. We know we need to rewrite the story about, but things are hard and tricky. We're very aware of those because we've been chronically thinking those things for a while and we're sick of it. So we get totally on board rewriting that shit. So then we rewrite it and we have a new narrative that is soothing, where it's like, and it wasn't so bad, and it is pretty good, and a lot is going on, whatever, everyone's a little different. So then you're doing that. And then your brain throws some new bullshit at you in the form of doubt and impatience. So sometimes we forget on a daily basis, we could have a new dish of bullshit every single morning that needs to be shifted. And this is so incredibly normal. This is something I deal with every day. Every day. Tanya's shaking her head. She's nodding. This is so somebody like me doesn't not have this. Somebody like me has it and then rewrites it and shifts it and is acknowledging it. And so the message today is don't forget to rewrite your doubt and your impatience. So the first step, just like everything, what do you what language do you usually hear in your brain that feels like doubt? What language do you hear your brain saying that's talking about impatience, about timing? And we write it down because really it's not going to be as hard as the first rewrite. It's going to be like 2 or 3 sentences. It's going to just be like pretty quick. So once we get it and we can see it, we can acknowledge it for what it is. Step 2, we can just look at it and be like, oh, this is just more of that. Oh, this is just neurotransmitter pathways. Oh, this is just thoughts that if I allow to exist will result in an energy that is not going to be helpful to me. So I'm going to rewrite all of this. And then we shift that 5 or 10% into, but what I really know deep down inside, what I really know is yes, the entire universe is energy. And what I really do know, and I really do believe with everything I have, every cell in my body, is that I'm energy. And with every cell in my body, I know my thoughts result in energy, and I know that energy is a huge factor in my life. And what I know is, God, I'm probably in the top 3% of people in the entire world who are not only aware of this, but then actually do something about it. What I actually know is I am pretty good. What I know is I'm on this path and I've been doing it. And what I know is that this is the work. I do not know how long this is going to take. I do not know if this is going to happen in 6 months, 12 months, 2 years. But what I actually do know is that if I stick to fostering my energy, it will unfold. So then we realize, oh, okay, now we can practice this. And when I say practice this, maybe it is in reading it once, maybe it is in reading it 10 times over and over and over again. Reading a rewrite once almost doesn't do anything. It gives you a quick hit, but just reading something once, noticing it's good. Don't get me wrong. Any amount that we do is good. But to then take 5 minutes and drop into the relief and the soothing feeling of, but what I really know is this actually is how the world fucking works. And what I really do know is that this is how I'm going to live my life. And what I do know is that it's gonna unfold. What I do know is it's gonna take whatever time it's motherfucking gonna take because it's an energy game. And the longer I stick to my energy routine, the quicker it will come. So my job is to relax. My job is to be aware of all the little miracles that are happening along the way and seeing them as proof that it is unfolding. Absolute proof. And then when my brain wants to say something like, but it's so slow, we can just recognize that in the beginning it's slow and then it gets faster and faster. And it's all happening at the speed in which I am practicing and tending to my new energy.